Well, now that I have a computer that's capable of running Cities Skylines, I think it's time that I took on Biff's Panic Build Challenge. I've got everything I need, game's running, I'm recording, got a hot cup of tea, and I've decided to play on the map Onu Island. And the idea is it only has 45% area suitable for building, but a lot on the starting square, so hopefully I can hit those milestones quicker than I would otherwise and get to high density residential as fast as possible. So if you're unfamiliar with the format, the idea is playing in vanilla only on Cities Skylines. You have 30 minutes to get as far as possible in the game, as high a population as possible. And while this loads, I'll mention that when the video goes up, I will have a Patreon page that will be linked in the description. You can check it out for things like access to a Discord server. I'd appreciate it if you support me and help me justify this overbuilt computer that I have. Here we are. Okay then. So this is the area that we have, and the only real obstacle is this large mountain here. The rest of the land is fairly flat, and we shouldn't need to buy any additional squares. So the time will start when I place the first road. And what I mean about the early milestones is we only have to reach a population of 4,200 to access the higher density zones. So cross my fingers. I have tried this once before, but I didn't set up the audio correctly, so I'm now re-recording it. Okay then. I shall now start the timer and get going. And just bring that out of it. And I shall also waste a lot of time if we run that out. Then we can put our power on here so that it's got plenty of access to the outside connections, and that'll help us when we are getting lots of traffic coming in, to make sure that we're getting a constant supply of power. So set up all of these. Thing that I will do is I'll have the playlist of her attempts linked in the description, including Biff's own attempt. And so you can check that out if you want to see what everyone else has done. Let us start off with some residential zone. We want a nice grid. And now we fast forward, and an important thing to remember will be to keep the game fast forwarded, because every time we reach a milestone, it is going to go back into one-time speed. And that is going to... Oops, I forgot water. Gotta give them water. They complain otherwise. And how are they doing for power? They're connected. And right about now we need some industrial zone. problem with playing next to the hill. Is you get limited zoning over here, which is where I'm keeping the industrial zone for now. We can spread out up along here. There's commercial buffering the residential zone. We better give these guys some water. And I forgot to ensure that they get power. Okay, then we should be meeting our first milestone soon. An important thing to do will be to just build as much as we can when we can, which at the moment we can't. Keep it on high speed and monitor our demand. So at the moment we've got plenty of room for growth for the demand that we do have. We just need to get this population up so that we can unlock some more services that they will need. And at the moment we're losing money. That is okay. We've got room for commercial, got room for residential. Here we go. Fast forward again. Now we need healthcare. Stick that in. We need a school. Stick that in. And we will need garbage. We can't get that yet. If we take a loan, then we can place ourselves a garbage dump. And hopefully they'll have fairly good access. I might build another road in there to give them better access. And then we can continue our zoning. Space already occupied. I've got a school in there. Oops. It's okay. Let us keep on zoning. And I'll need water to this area. Fast forward. Do we have enough water? Water availability is high. Electricity availability is high. We want to keep all of these in the green. As soon as we get into the yellow, we're going to lose demand. And this challenge is a challenge based around keeping demand high. Okay, what do we need now? We need fire. Let's stick that there. Plenty of access to the industrial area. We need police. Everyone likes police. And I think that's all we've got so far. Electricity's fine. Water's fine. What's our education? Education is fine. Let us got plenty of room for growth, but if we keep building, use our money when we have it. That's not what I want. I wanted water. Not enough money. We'll get the money eventually. We are on fast forward. Check that everything is working. We don't have access to high schools yet. Fire safety is getting a little bit low over here. We are growing nicely. What are we up to? 1,000 residents. 22 minutes remaining. And we are increasing in money, so let us keep building roads. Oop. Next milestone. Build this last road, and what do we have now? High schools. Is that the only other thing we unlocked? Parks. So adding in parks will be very important in helping our buildings upgrade. We are on fast forward. That's a good park to add. Has high entertainment, so it does a lot more than the other parks, but it is more expensive. The dog park. What do we need? We need to take out a loan, and we need to build a high school. Build it fairly centralized. Have it access as many people as possible. We are going to start running out of room in our elementary school, so we'll build another one of those. And if we build another fire and health service, then we can increase our zoning out here. And another way it'll cover these extra zones. We are on fast forward. I hate to move you out just as you're moving in. And we'll probably need more industrial areas soon, so let's add in a bit of that. Power lines. Has that disconnected? It has. Okay. How are things going with water? Oops. New milestone. Power. We need more power. Very important that we keep this power running. And just check water availability. School capacity is fine. We do have we need to extend out our pipes. We do have access to buses. Paying off and taking a loan again gets you additional money without having to increase your budget. Dog park. Add in another park here. Add another police station. Will work. Fire coverage is good, health coverage is good. Can we do buses yet? Not quite. We've just spent a whole lot of money. So what we'll want to do is we'll want to build a bus station, bus depot, and put in some bus lines, and that'll help raise the land value and get more people to move in. Can't do anything with loans. We can increase taxes a little bit. How are we doing for zoning space? We need a bit more commercial zoning space probably. And then some residential zone. Still on fast forward, that's good. Watch everything build in. How is our leisure doing? Not great over here. I shouldn't be spending so much money when I'm trying to build up to a bus port. But we've got room to zone still. And all of our services are looked after at the moment. Healthcare's got coverage. I don't think we have access to death care yet. We do. We better take care of that then. Oh, I don't want to build those too many buildings. And we'll build a child health centre and an elder care once we've got the buses in. Population's still rising. What have we got down here? Not enough educated workers. How's our education doing? Just needs time to work. Just needs time to work. How are we going with loans? That's still not quite enough for a bus depot. How's our zoning? Oh, I think I'll have to build in a little bit of extra zoning space. Fill it with industrial. And we now have, oops, we now have the money to build a bus depot. Stick it up here. Add in a bus line. Where are we going? Oops. Head over to here. Drop people off. Cycle back around. That'll help improve the land value. What else do we need now? We've got 15 minutes. What's happening? I don't know what that was. I'm going to build a university. And what that means is that we can go into offices eventually. I'll also build a child healthcare centre. And that'll get us lots of births. And then I'll extend out all this zoning. Not enough money to fill in some zones. We need a bit more commercial. Oops. We need to extend out the water here. We will need to extend out the water down here. We are still making money, but we're also spending a lot. Electricity availability is down. We can't take any more loans at the moment. But we will need some cash to build a new plant very soon. Someone's complaining about garbage. Access is still fairly high, so it should be alright. Can't pay that off just yet. They are going. Oops. Storage is going because power is going. This is going to need a quick fix. That won't last very long. Yep, already surge is backing up again. Or maybe it was just taking time to clear. All of our zoning is filled up, so build out some more squares, and I don't think I've built any parks in this area yet. do that. 2, can't build a dog park. Can build one of those, that'll do for now. Still need some water out here, and I'm looking at, I'm going to need another pump for the water, and another outlet. And electricity availability is still low. And we still don't have near enough funds to build another one. We got, it's not a big deal. Okay, sewage is going to back up very shortly because our electricity is just being lost over here. But luckily for us, before that happened, we got a new milestone and some more money to build another plant. Let's fill in these zoning squares. Bit of commercial, bit of residential. Extend out the water. Let's check out other services. We probably need another elementary school by now. And we'll need another high school soon. Bring this right down to the line with our money. Build as many roads as we can. That's not very even, doesn't matter. Don't have any parks, but we can add in another bus line. If we go there, they can intersect. Let's go on that side of the road. We can fill in the zoning. How many universities? We don't have any graduated university students. That is okay. It just means that what we need is some more dirty industry, which we can provide. Let's build our parks in here. One there. Check our healthcare. What are we up to now? 5,000. We've only got 8 minutes left though. We do have access to high density. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in some of these spaces with high density. It'll drop our population initially, but as you'll see, if we go into land value, these areas up here have a much higher land value, so they'll upgrade quicker. We still need more industry, and we still have no graduated students. More industry it is then. And then I'll fill in that area with commercial, and that area with commercial as well. Just provide a buffer. And how are we going? Got room for industry. We might need room for more industry still. capacity is okay. Police coverage is okay. Healthcare can be upgraded. That wasn't healthcare, that was fire care. Mental care, care is okay. I'll add in some more death care. Have I done the child care? I've done child care. I haven't done death care though. And we could use another park in here. We don't have much demand at all, but we have 6 minutes left, so I think what we can do is... no, they're already at 9%. Something must be missing. We have transport. Here we go. Another milestone. What does that unlock? Not much, but we can stick in elder care. That will help everything upgrade. Ooh, we're getting a fair bit of traffic on the way in. Garbage is starting to increase. Let's take care of that by sticking in an incineration plant. It'll also help us make more power because we're starting to run out. Make sure that it's got water. Make sure everyone else down here is water. And just to make sure that we're still getting enough electricity. Ooh, it still barely put this into the green. Yeah, those are zoned. What is our land value like? Still pretty low down here. Park coverage is alright. And commercial levels are high. We're getting some levels. We're only at 6,000. Got 4 minutes left. What do we need that isn't being met? We've got healthcare. Got death care. I could stick in another childcare. Could stick in another park. Anything to help these buildings upgrade. We got enough industrial zone. Fill in any gaps. Put in some extra construction. Just want people moving in as quickly as possible. Got some room over here. No one's built there yet. But you can hear everyone's upgrading, so obviously something has gone right. That's quite loud, isn't it? Oh, let's put in some water pipes over here. You need some water pipes. Do we have water availability? We do have water availability. I think we can finally connect up these two places. We are getting those offices. Do we have any... We still don't have any graduated citizens. We don't have any capacity. Did I not build a university? I built a public library. That would be why. is okay, we can live with that. We're at 7,000. Hopefully we can get some of these places to fill in and maybe get up to 10,000 population. Big city, 8,000. Fast forward. Does that give me enough money to build that university? It does. And that should help us get in some extra population, extra desirability in the city. Check our electricity availability is low. What have we got? We can build another one of these. Should probably have upgraded to a different electricity source by now, but well, we can keep building the coal power plants. What do we need? We need a bit more commercial availability. So let's just dezone that, rezone it. Keep an eye on demand. What have we got? We've got 30 seconds left. Turn down all taxes. We want people moving in as we power as fast as we can. We're almost at 9,000. You can hear everyone upgrading. Their needs are being met. Electricity, water, garbage, healthcare. Or could be better. No, it couldn't. Pause. Okay then. How did we do? 9,100 population. It's not too bad. What's our average land value? 39 cents per square meter, or sims per square meter. It's not too bad. We've got a nice green blob in the middle. How are our levels? It's still fairly low on the residential levels. Be nice if, well, these buildings are all fairly new, so that'll be why they haven't upgraded very much. And most of our high levels buildings are over here. Should have probably put in a bit more high density residential up here, but you can see even the ones that we did didn't get up to a high level. I think these ones are still just level 1. Overall, I think it was a fairly decent attempt. We've still got positive money even though we're losing a lot every week, but that's just because we turned our taxes right down at the end. So yeah, not a bad city for 30 minutes. Let's look at the traffic. 84%, and it's all on the way in. This junction here, there's everything coming through it, because you've got garbages in here, you've got all the fuel, the coal trucks for the power plants, they're all coming in from outside. So yeah, if we were to continue the city, it would be a horrendous idea, but it works for 30 minutes. So yes, I'm going to link the playlist with all the other attempts from other channels in the description, and if you enjoyed it, if you want to see more Cities Skylines content from me, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll link another video of mine as well. Enjoy yourself.